Yeah. Where that guy at? There you go. Alright, so now it is 2013, and with that said, Happy New Year to all of you, the YouTube citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, all around the internet world, or the internet universe, or wherever, and outside the internet, Happy New Year to one and all. I'm looking forward to 2013 because 2012 wasn't exactly a good year. I'm not saying it sucked, because there's some good things that happened, but it's mostly bad because of everything that happened for like the first 5 months of the year. And then from that point, it didn't get worse, but it didn't necessarily get better either. So I'm looking forward to 2013. Hopefully things will be better for me throughout the year. And with that said, let's get to the feature video. Let's go!
Tru Inferno explosion.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, it's now time for another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 commentary gameplay. Phew! That's in Tru Inferno. Back at it. It's NFL postseason time. Yes, starting this weekend, and it's time for me to give y'all my picks. So let's what's into it. Now let me compare my picks first off. Now, off-season picks, I had New England #1. Baltimore #2, Houston #3, Denver #4, Pittsburgh #5, and Buffalo #6. Obviously, that's not the case. New England's #2, Denver's #1, Houston #3. I got that correct. Baltimore's #4, and then it's Indianapolis, followed by Cincinnati. How crazy is that? NFC side, I had Green Bay #1, San Francisco #2. I got that correct. The Falcons #3. Actually, the Falcons and Green Bay kind of switched positions. #4, I had the Giants. Instead, it was the Redskins knocking off the Giants and the Cowboys to get that spot in the division. Seattle #5, which I didn't see coming. Actually, they took the spot, but I had Detroit #5. And then #6, I had the Bears, but instead of the Bears or the Lions making it from the NFC North, the Vikings made it, which is a shock. So let's get straight into these picks. And let's start with the AFC side, the wild card. It would be Cincinnati against Houston. And Cincinnati, a team on the rise, their second straight trip to the postseason against Houston, who is slumping and lost 3 out of the last 4 games. Houston should win this one, no problem. If they play like we all know they're capable of playing, but if they play like the way they've been playing, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a tough game, despite the fact the game would be in Houston. But I still got the Texans winning this game. The other AFC wildcard match is a toss-up. Indianapolis against the Ravens. You can not go wrong with picking either one of these teams. But I'm going to have to go with the slight upset and pick the Colts over the Ravens, because the Colts, they make miracles happen. The Ravens having issues with Joe Flacco, and the defense are injured, even though they are coming back from injury, but they're not 100% there yet defensively. And offensively, like I said, they still having quarterback issues, while the Colts are firing on all cylinders, rather. NFC side, the Green Bay Packers against the Minnesota Vikings. And it's ironic because they just played against each other this past Sunday. So this will be the 3rd time they meet up this year. This time it'll be in Green Bay's house. And I think, even though I want the Vikings to win, unfortunately, I think Green Bay will win this game and move on to the next round. Now, the other NFC wildcard match will be the Seattle Seahawks on the road against the Washington Redskins. And this is a toss-up because these are 2 teams I want to succeed in the postseason, you know, make a little noise, and they both can't do that because they're playing against each other in the first round. Only one of them can. So, and this is toss-up again. You can't go wrong by picking either team. I'm a go with the home team in this case. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with Seattle. I think Seattle is better defensively overall. And whereas Washington got RG3, Seattle, they got their own good quarterback in the form of Russell Wilson. He's no joke. So I'm going to go with Seattle to get the victory. Now let's move on to the next round, back to the AFC. So it would be number 1 against number 5, which would be Denver against Indianapolis. So it's Peyton Manning against his old team. And this game would be in Denver. Indy have no chance. I expect Denver to win this game and win this game big. And then that'll set up the 2 versus 3 matchup, which would be the Houston Texans going on the road again against the New England Patriots. And last time these two teams played in New England, the Patriots blew them out. So I think it'll be a closer game, but I expect the Patriots to still get the victory and get the job done and move on. NFC side, it will be the number 1 seeded Atlanta Falcons against Seattle. And Atlanta have been up and down kind of late in my eyes, but I still say they are close to being a complete team. So they should be able to beat Seattle. It may be a little bit closer than most people expect, but they should be able to get the job done. And then the other matchup would be San Francisco against the Packers. The matchup I thought was going to happen at last year's conference championship game. And even though Green Bay got the high power offense, San Francisco got that juggernaut of a defense, and great defense beat great offense. That's a major law. And plus, the game is in San Francisco. Remember, earlier in the year, actually week 1, San Francisco came into Green Bay and knocked up on those chumps at their place. This time the game is in San Francisco, so there's no way Green Bay is winning there. So I got San Francisco winning. Now we get towards the conference championship matchup. AFC side is Tom Brady against Peyton Manning again, just like the good old days. And this is going to be a tough one. A lot of people picking Denver to make it to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. And to me, Denver are the second best team in the postseason. The first, New England. I think New England with the ball in Peyton and Tom Brady's hand with the last 2 minutes in the game remaining, he gonna get his team in field goal position and kick the game with it. And you know they gonna kick the game with a field goal to send New England back to the Super Bowl for the 2nd straight year. So I got New England going back. And then on the NFC side, it would be Atlanta against San Francisco, which would be in the Georgia Dome. And like I said, Atlanta, they got a high power offense with Matt Ryan, Michael Turner, and that deadly combination at wide receiver. But then again, San Fran got that defense. They got their good running back in Frank Gore. And their quarterback, you know, they made a switch at quarterback. So it's no longer Alex Smith. It's the other guy. I can't even think of his name. But he been balling to some degree. And again, it's the defense. So I like San Francisco to beat Atlanta. Gonna be a little bit close here. But Atlanta will fall to San Francisco, which set up the Super Bowl that I predicted in the preseason. New England against San Francisco. And normally, like I said, great defense win over great offense, which is the case here. But it's Tom Brady, it's Bill Belichick. They are overdue for a Super Bowl title, and I think New England will get it done this time around. They supposed to get it done last year, but that wasn't the case. I think it will happen this year. So those are my predictions. Now, as you can see, we got the final kill cam going, and then I was dogging this game. You know, had 15 kills, only died 8 times, whatever, and we barely lost, but no big deal. Now, today is Wednesday, so you have today, tomorrow, and Friday to vote for the feature song of the year. So I'm going to play all 5 songs, you know, snippets of them at the end of this video, which will be like in a couple of seconds, so you can know which songs are in it. So, you know, good voting and keep the voting up. This is Dash and Tru Inferno. Peace out. Happy New Year.
Uploading every day, trying to get y'all to subscribe. What's wrong is running through my mind. I'm just waiting on that moment, waiting on my moment. Everyone's blowing up around me, hard left and right. I just keep my head up, waiting for my time. I'm just waiting on that moment, waiting on my moment. JT
to the N to the U to the C. Upload biz like 1, 2, 3. That's lunch breaks and gameplays. Music, I must say. Full screen my payday. I'm ballin' like Kobe. Untouchable, I'm triple threat. Jay gon' fail, don't take that bet. You too, my girl, this bitch is wet. Uploading biz like digital sex. I outlast the rest, so put me to the test.
Yeah, Sonny, I'm a youngin' in charge. Ran the streets my whole life and now I'm coming with bars. They say my flow from outer space, yeah, I'm coming from Mars. But all I want now is the fame, so I'm chasing the stars. I remember I was young, barely focused on rapping. 15 with a dream, now I'm toting this ratchet. A lot of kids like me, growing up in this madness. So I'ma keep my burner close, cause I'ma die on habit. It's money we after, everybody chasing this cream. It's cheddar I'm after, pull strings to get to the cheese. I'm on the block daily, but my life it ain't what it seems. Cause in my heart it's like I gotta go and follow my dream. So now I'm back with this rap shit, sick with the flow. Spears got me on my trap shit, pitching the coke. My niggas say I'm moving too fast, I ain't hearing them dope. Now cops rushing my spot, a young nigga.
Look, Cannon. When Kobe dropped 81, feeling like that. When Obama got elected, I'm feeling like that. When Nas dropped Ether, I'm feeling like that. When Jay got Beyonce,
going in.
That's right. I'm feeling like the fucking man. All these niggas hating on me, I don't understand. I treat life like a game of tongue I'm playing. You can't drop when you know you got the upper hand. They ain't know me then, I bet they know me now. All I did was rap, all these bitches on me now. Holy cow, these bitches used to own me wild. Now I tell them like Popeye, blow me down.
1,000 thread count sheets, mattress like a cloud. Woke up on another level, I ain't coming down. Before I even brush my teeth, I'm rolling up the loud. Trying to recollect what I did when I was downtown. A bunch of bitches on my niggas, yeah, it's going down. Glass elevator, take me to the lower ground. Smoking sour with the fresh flowers all around. 5-star living is the only thing my team allows. No stack, though, might move with no roof. Jump in and out of coops, sip lean from glass flutes. This team, the dream team, they shoot with no hoops. You all with no proof, I call it cut loose. You small, I stand tall, catch clouds, whip on cruise. Check the weather on this phone as I plot my move. I'm cool as cold front, shit hotter than mid-June. The clouds, they hang low, my yays, they see.
I said, fuck the next nigga, started smoking on my own. I'm a king, motherfucker, Tay be resting on the throne. Got a whole 28, I'ma smoke it till I zone. Get creative on this bitch, call a marijuana woman. Make her break down proper to the finest substance. Stuff her real neat though, cause I'm dying to puff her. Got a habit by far, take trips with the bitch. Invite a couple hoes over, even sit with the bitch. Feel a certain way, yeah, I feel a certain way. Call me Spider-Man, don't be fucking with my Mary Jane. I'm a dope fiend, this addiction I just can't explain. Other niggas puff her, but I know this bitch love me. Smell her on my niggas, man, I thought this bitch love me. In love with a swiper, guess I'm dealing with a buzz. Then this bitch cheating on me, got me acting like her husband. Mike Big Dog, dead wrong, how she killing me. When we out in public, I be sensing some hostility. You fucking up my life, got me searching for stability. I'm Will Smith cool, you Uncle Phil, daughter Hillary. When I leave, ho, don't be looking for a memory. Shit so bad like the worst kind of chemistry.